What is up guys, Bulbarips here, back at it again with another video. This is part 4 of my National Pokédex Binder Progress video series. So as promised, I'll be showing you guys cards from Paldea in this part. But aside from Paldea, I've also decided to show you guys everything else, like from the other regions, to sort of like give a overall recap of what we've had so far in the previous 3 parts. So yeah, because this will be the last part in a while, since I'll be focusing on actually getting the cards that I still need. But I'll be doing it per set now instead of per region, like what I've been doing for the past parts. Yeah, so I thought that by doing it per set, collecting the cards per set, will make it easier. Because when I did it like this per region, it was really tedious. I had to like really go back and forth between sets to check off the Pokemon that I needed for the binder that was in the set. For example, Scarlet Violet base. Of course, it had a bunch of Pokemon available from all the different regions. So yeah, and then of course with the other sets, I had to keep going back and forth just to cover everything. So I thought collecting them by set now would be a lot easier. So I just need to check off the list that I have per set of the Pokemon that I don't have yet, that I'll be putting into the binder. So the other parts in the future will be coming soon, but I'll be doing them probably when I have a good amount of cards to show, of new cards to show, so that at least the part will be worthwhile. So yeah, expect the next part out after this to be out in a little while, a bit while longer compared to how I was putting out these um, previous parts a bit quicker. So yeah. Anyways, let's go to the binder and I'll show you everything that I have across the 3 binders that I have for this National Pokédex binder that I'm trying to do. So I'll be right back. Okay, this is binder number 1. You've seen this in part 1 before, but there's a difference now. As as you guys may remember, I decided to only collect commons, uncommons, and holos. So no more EXs or any other ultra rare cards. So I got rid of the EXs from 151. So we're gonna have to wait for regular releases for those cards. Some of the EXs do have regular cards already, like Arbok. I know there's one from Temporal Forces, so we just need to get that. But for now, the slot is empty. So this is Kanto. It's incomplete now. It's not complete anymore. We're missing the EXs, as I mentioned. But yeah, I'm confident the EXs from this set will eventually get regular cards. So let's just go through Kanto. So I'm pretty sure there's 12 EXs in 151. So we're short 12 Pokemon now for Kanto, which is fine. So we'll just quickly go through these since I've shown you guys these from the previous parts. Now we move to Johto. Whoops, I skipped a page. I'm sorry. This one first, and then this one. So yeah. So for like the first time viewers, if this is like the first part that you're watching, at least you get to see my entire progress. That's Johto. Now we move to Hoenn. So for the first time viewers out there, like I mentioned, I'm only collecting commons, uncommons, and holos, so essentially bulk cards for the Pokédex binder. And then I'm only collecting the current era cards, meaning the cards with the gray borders, first introduced in the Scarlet and Violet sets. For English anyway. I mean, Japan has always had the gray borders. And then I'll only be collecting 1 card each for every Pokemon in the National Pokédex. So no alternate forms, regional forms, Mega Evolutions, and all that, since they share the same Pokédex number as the base form. So just 1 each of the 1025 Pokemon so far. And that's binder number 1. Now we're moving on to binder number 2, which I'll grab right here. We have a snow runt all in its lonesome. Don't worry, we'll add more. Love disc. Beldum Metagross. So yeah, this is basically just the end part of Hoenn. Now we move to Sinnoh. Camera's a little wonky. Sorry about that. Let's focus that. Yeah. Sinnoh, I showed the most recent part. And that's Sinnoh. Still need a few for Sinnoh. But the one that I really need a lot of is from Unova. As you can see, there's a whole lot of pages with nothing. Well, we do have the Pidove and Unpheasant. We don't have Tranquil, so we need that. So we only have a few from Unova. That's why I haven't been showing the other regions, because I only have a few cards of them. I think for the Kalos region, the one after this, I don't have a single card. So like, it's just one empty stretch for Kalos, which here it is. This is the empty stretch for the Kalos region. Let me just check if I really don't have anything. Yeah, I don't have anything for Kalos, unfortunately. But we will. We will. Now we move on to our third and final binder. Let me just... Sorry about the camera shaking. I don't have like an overhead tripod thing, so I'm holding the camera right now. There's nothing in there. Sorry. It's on the next page. So this one is Alola, Gen 7, Sun and Moon. So we only have a few for Alola as well. So most of these are from like my Temporal Forces openings. If you haven't seen those, go check them out. Got some pretty good pulls. So not much from Alola yet. We do have the last 3 Pokemon for Alola. So Galar, we only have a few, like these guys. That guy over there. Yeah. So not much yet. Alright, so this is the main event. The new additions to the binder from the Paldea region. So this one we have a pretty decent amount of, since all the cards are accounted for in the current era, since Scarlet and Violet is the current era. So of course all of the Gen 9 Pokemon from Paldea will have cards. So only a few don't have cards yet, which are the cards, I mean, coming in the new set, Twilight Masquerade. So yeah, we'll have to wait for those. So yeah, that's the last page. This is the last of what I have. So I'm confident there's nothing else. So yeah, those are the 3 binders, as you can see. So let's go back to our first setup. Alright, we're back. So that's pretty much everything I have so far in my National Pokédex binder. So we have cards from all the regions except for Kalos. And then obviously Unova, Alola, and Galar don't really have that many cards yet. But of course, eventually I will add more cards from that region. Just gotta wait so that I can gather all of them. So like I mentioned earlier, I will be collecting the cards by set now instead of by region, which is what I've been doing for the past couple of parts, including this one. I realize that it's very tedious to collect them by region because they all come from different sets. So I really have to go back and forth trying to keep track of crossing out all the ones that I need. So by doing it per set, on the other hand, it will be easier because I just need to focus on whatever cards I need from that specific set. And then it doesn't matter if all the Pokemon come from different regions. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm going to have to gather all of them. So yeah, I think it would be easier that way. It will take a bit more time though. So don't expect the next part to come as quick as these previous parts that I've posted so far. I've been posting them almost pretty much every other day. But for the next part, I believe part 5, it might take a little longer. Hopefully not too long. So yeah, I mean, I think I'll just make a video update whenever I have a decent amount of cards to show you guys, new cards that I added in the binder. If not, then I'll probably wait out or hold out on making a video update first, because I don't really want to make an update video where I only added a few cards. So yeah, hopefully it goes smoothly. I'm gonna be doing it per set, so I think it would be easier that way. Anyways, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys soon on the next part of my National Pokédex Binder Progress video series. Thanks for watching.